latest news from the nation and across the globe is just minutes away with ABC News, 89 WLS and WLSAM.com.
They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the
6:52, Awake with Jake, here until 8 o'clock. Then it's Paul Bryan Drive, Chicago. We'll get back to your calls. First, a couple minutes with our very own Dr. Bob. It just seems like forever, doesn't it?
Please, doctor, I'm damaged. There's a plane where there
Good morning, Dr. Bob.
Good morning, Jake. I just wanted to be the first to say in the last 10 years, there's never been one day that I've been proud to be associated or be a caller to your show. I just wanted to let you know that.
There's never been a day in the last 4 years I've been proud to be his vice president. Not one single day.
There you go. You got something in common.
Thanks for having that queued up for me. But in honor of politics, I wanted to talk about something that's maybe near and dear to some of the listeners' lives, and that would be a parasitic infection. I'd like to talk about a bug that burrows under your skin and stays under your skin and eats these little channels through your skin, and then will actually defecate in those channels. Because that reminds me a lot of the politicians. I want to talk about scabies today. Now, scabies is something that can occur when people move in together in close contact, like what can happen.
Don't tell me there's an outbreak in the area.
There's big outbreaks in the area. We're having outbreaks in the hospitals and nursing homes.
Now, why is that? Is it because of the time of the year?
Well, it's not really generally recognized by healthcare workers. And then the healthcare worker, when they're taking care of a patient that's admitted to the hospital, they get infected by having skin-to-skin contact with the patient, by moving them or helping them get up to the bathroom, whatever. That they get infected, then they pass it on to other patients.
How do you know you have it?
Well, it itches. I mean, the term 7-year itch is from scabies. It's a raised red rash that oftentimes occurs in lines on your skin. The itching is worse at night. It's torturous itching, and it can be worse when you get warm. But it's a rash that doesn't go away. Commonly in areas that you would normally scratch, your hands, your genital area, your trunk. And the doctor, if they're not regularly seeing scabies and can recognize it by sight, they really have to do a biopsy to try to isolate the organism.
How do you treat it?
Well, there's several different means of treatment. One is a cream that you put on from your scalp all the way down to your toes. You put it on at night when you go to bed, and then you wash it off in the morning. And that's effective about 70-80% of the time. Sometimes a pill has to be used, sometimes a combination of the both. But one thing that's really important is that if anybody's treated for it, they have to encase their mattress and their pillows for a full month, because the organism can come back out of the mattress and reinfect you if you've been successfully treated. And I saw probably about 5 patients this week alone who've had this for 4 to 5 months. And they keep getting reinfected from their mattress. So
you're just full of good cheer this morning, aren't you?
I am. Well, I tell you, on Good Cheer on Tuesday, I'm going to be crying one way or another. I'm going to be crying tears of joy or tears of happiness, whether or not my guy wins. So,
well, you know what? I talked to somebody who's in the financial industry, and I asked this person. I said, because a lot of stuff is happening with taxes, whatever. And I said, what do you see happening if the president gets reelected? And I got a one-word response.
Meltdown?
Suicides.
Well, And
it was because a lot of people are holding on. They've been trying to hold on with part-time jobs the past 4 years, trying to hold on to their homes, their families, whatever. And there may be some despair. Because I don't know how many people want to go through another 4 years like we've just gone through.
About the one thing that's keeping a lot of people going is the hope that this guy's going to get out of there. And a lot of people have surmised that the increase in consumer confidence is because of the fact that people think he's going to be unelected here.
The job numbers came out yesterday, and there was a retired Bureau of Labor Statistics guy that was interviewed trying to explain them. about this recovery. He said, at this rate, the recovery is going to take 9 to 10 years. Imagine that.
Well, if Mitt Romney wins, I want to have some money in some index funds because things are going to explode. I mean, people are just going to start investing because they realize there's going to be some firmness in tax law.
Well, you know what? I don't know, but all I know is what the last 4 years have been. That's all I know.
Oh.
With that, I'm going to say goodbye, Dr. Bob.
Well, now I want to remind everybody, take their antidepressant now, and you can take another dose later in the afternoon. You can double up for the next 4 days.
All right, go have a drink. I have another hour to go.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Dr. Bob. There he goes.
Oh, help me, please, doctor, I'm damaged.
And this person I talked to was very serious.
There's a pain where there was.
Anyway, this hour is gone. One more hour to go. We will get right back to your calls as we continue to Wake with Jake right here on Saturday morning on 89 WLS.
Right there in that jar. 89 WLS.